In this video, I'm talking about animal characters. You're watching Studio Brush Pen, the drawing channel that only eats the orange jelly beans. Animal characters can be a great way to try something new with your character designs. Today, I'm going to discuss the different kinds of animal characters and how you can use them in your stories. Animal characters exist on a spectrum, and I've split them up into 4 main types. You can try elements from each and use what works best for you. Number 1. Actual animals. These characters are designed to be the actual animals they represent. They might talk or take part in the story, but they are essentially real. Think of pets like Snowy in the Tintin comics, or wild animals like the characters in The Lion King. Number 2. Animals with occasional human traits. These characters are mostly like the real animal, but sometimes act like humans, stand on 2 feet, or use paws or claws as hands. Think of characters from comics like Snoopy or Garfield. Number 3. Basically human, but with characteristics of the animal. Think of these types of characters as a person with an animal head. The key to these characters is that the animal part also comes through in their personality. Think of the animals in BoJack Horseman or the detective comic Blacksad. Number 4. Basically human, but with some animal appearance. These are the animal characters from classic cartoons and comics. They bear little to no relation to the actual animal besides their appearance. Think of Mickey Mouse or Usagi Yojimbo. Okay, so let's talk about the advantages of using animal characters. Well, to begin with, you can draw them wearing no clothes, like Snoopy, some clothes, like Mickey Mouse, or fully clothed, like Usagi Yojimbo. Any variation just seems to work. Following this, we can say that animal characters can be slightly ambiguous, walking a line between childish and adult behavior. They can inhabit characteristics of both and switch between as your story requires. This is especially true if you draw in a cartoony style. And if your animal character could be any age, then they could also be a member of any race, culture, or social group. Of course, some animal characters are designed specifically as analogues of those aspects, such as race or profession in the Blacksad comics. One thing to consider is your personal art style. If you have a realistic style, you might draw a character that looks more like the real animal. But if you like cartoons, you might find a way to express only the most basic elements that make that animal recognizable. Something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shows that the same basic characters can be depicted in a wide variety of styles, from simple and cartoony all the way to comic book realism. Most of all, animal characters are fun to draw. That has to be the best reason to try some out. The drummer in my animal band is called Art Giraffe. I've drawn him in all kinds of situations just for fun. So what kind of animal would you like to draw? You're watching Studio Brush Pen. Jelly beans!